7-0. Marist win. Underway in the Hudson Valley. Bragg will have a crack at the return. And Bragg will set up Drake over the 25.
Because they run the ball so effectively as Marist, it's really going to be really close. It looks like he's going to have it.
It's the freshman Herman. Marist tries to stand him up, but how about the fight from Herman? This is going to be close. Yeah, the freshman Hatton from Westchester, Pennsylvania, 5th in the PFL in total tackles. Here's the freshman Herman getting out into space. Another Bulldog first down to the 29-yard line. Inagawa wants to throw for it. Backside pressure. He turns it upfield. He lowers his shoulder, and it'll be close. It comes down to the spot as a flag comes in late.
After the play, personal foul. Defense, number 54. Half position to go, automatic first down.
3rd and goal from the 8. Inagawa, nice pocket, pass, end zone, caught. He went out of the end zone, wheeled back into it, and scores the touchdown. It's Jackson Voth converting for 6.
You'll see Inagawa here stepping up in the pocket and throwing a strike.
4 receivers the long way. Menino bluffs it, takes off. Allison gives him a hit, but Sonny runs right through it for a fresh set of downs. The blitz is handled. Menino had to get rid of it. His protection broke down. Jacob Owen got to the spot, and now it's decision time for Mike Willis.
With Menino having to get rid of it, it'll be 4th down and 5 for Marist.
Off play action. Inagawa looking deep, and he's got his man. Isaiah Bragg brings it in. This is Taj Hughes in the flat, one of the best athletes on the Drake offense. And Hughes turns on the Jets for another Bulldog first down. A couple of tight ends to the left. Inagawa runs it to the right. What a kick-out block as he cuts back over the middle and finds a first down. He puts his hand on the ground next to Inagawa. Pressure right up the middle. Inagawa eludes. He dances. He throws. And it's too tall. He misfired. And Balke's field goal is right down the middle. Carter James in motion out of the backfield. They give it to him in the flat with 3 blockers in front of him. James hits the hole and has a big gain. Carter James picks up 17 yards on first down. And 1 receiving on a play similar to that. Now James gets the call up the middle, blasts his way into the second level, finds his way into Bulldog territory, 10 yards on the turf. James playing some of his best football right now. Why not feed the beast once more? 12 more yards for James. Your picture trips right. That's the direction that Shannon goes. This is Holstein over the middle, and the 6'6" tight end gets rumbling. Marist with 11 more yards, unstoppable in the short passing game. It's James up the gut, fighting his way over the 5. Another Marist first down. They are knocking on the door. Menino pulls it away from James. His tight end, Eaton, throws him a block. Menino is brought down at the 1, held out of the end zone by Nolan Korzanowski. They'll snap it directly to Shannon, and he cuts his way into the end zone for the Marist touchdown.
Talk about an answer for the Marist Red Foxes. That was a great drive. Take another look at it here. It's a direct snap right to Tristan Sand. Nice cut.
Here's Meisinger. His first carry of the game is a big hitter. Jaden Meisinger into the open field. Touchdown saving tackle by Nate Robinson at the 10-yard line. Meisinger with a 34-yard scamper. And Drake is in business with 8 minutes to go.
Here's Meisinger again. Boy, you talk about speed. When he got into that 2nd and 3rd level.
Meisinger ran for over 4,000 yards at NAIA Kaiser. Here he's blocking for Inagawa, who dives for the pylon and gets into the end zone for the Bulldog touchdown.
That was an impressive answer again. Inagawa here You just can't say enough about this freshman.
Four-man rush. Over the middle, it's DeCaro. Marist with a first down as DeCaro takes it to the 47-yard line. They run it for this one. Big hole for Shannon, and he's got enough for a Marist first down. Moving the pile backwards. Good pocket for Menino. Nobody's open, so he'll run it himself. He'll take a hit from Flood, and Flood can't believe it. He threw Menino to the ground, and you see all of the yellow flags coming in at the end of the play.
It wasn't real egregious, but he was out of bounds. You just have to take your arms off of him at that point.
Menino to the end zone. It's tipped away. Menino got Martinez, and he's able to put a foot inbounds. Lance Martinez. A lot of twisting and stunting up front. They get it out quick to Connor Holstein, who goes airborne inside the 10-yard line. 3rd and 5. Menino finds a man in the flat. It's Shannon. Great tackle by Allison, but a flag down in the backfield. They hit Menino late.
Personal
Yeah, that's
foul.
personal foul.
Defense.
You had it
Roughing the
right,
passer.
Jeff. That
Number
was pretty
93.
obvious.
Half position to
And
go.
obviously that
Format
is a
first down.
first.
Electing not to use them here. There goes Martinez in motion. They fake the pitch to him. They hand it off to Shannon, and the misdirection leads to 6. Second tutty for Tristan Shannon as Marist pulls within 4.
Shannon, here it is again on the replay, and you'll see really that was a really nice design on that play. The direct snap to Tristan Shannon, who was able to get it into the end zone for the touchdown.
They are going to give Woodson, excuse me, that is Herman, a tote. And about 4 seconds come off the clock. 5 seconds to go in the half. 4-man rush. Menino in some trouble, and he takes the sack. They couldn't keep Menino upright. Since really progressed through the offseason, especially as Mike Willis says, above the neck, learning how to make the right read and the right decision. The decision here, give it to Tristan Shannon. And the 6-year has a big burst into Drake territory. Move their tackles off the line to block out in the flats. It's Holstein over the middle. And that is a great tackle by Flood. Only a 2-yard gain for Holstein, and it is decision time for Mike Willis. Menino under duress. Eyes downfield, he sees a lane, and Sonny Menino dives over Allison for the Red Fox first down. It's James again. Drake shows their mettle as the ball comes out.
Ball came out.
Marist saying they got back on the football. They forced the football out. Marist lucky to keep possession.
Yeah, you see it here on the replay. James does put it on. That ball is definitely out. And Marist does a good job to get the football back.
As advertised. Menino moves the pocket. He's going to run it again and goes into the slide, short of the mark to gain. From 42, he's good again. Second verse, same as the first. At Iowa State, excuse me, and well, what a find he has turned out to be. Hooks up with Hughes in space at midfield, and Hughes carries Connor Fitzgibbon down to the 40-yard line. Inagawa, nothing doing. What a cutback into the open field. Inagawa has a 12-yard gain to the 19-yard line. Quarterback keeps it. The ball comes out, and Marist dives on it. The Red Foxes get the football as Inagawa coughed it up.
Here it is again. You see the read option, and the ball, the ball's definitely out.
4-man rush. Pass is almost intercepted in and out of the mitts of J.R. Flood.
In here, Menino just off target there, and it was right in Flood's hands.
Flood cannot believe he didn't grab his first career INT. Big hole on the return. Jackson Voth trying to give Drake great field position. Or why not just end the drive early as Marist finally gets him on the turf?
That's exactly what he did, and then the rest is him. He's just a really good athlete with good speed. Broke a tackle there on about the 35-yard line, all the way down the sideline.
Mike Horn's defense, a lot of motion. It's a handoff. It's Luke Woodson into the end zone to put the Bulldogs back in front.
As we take another look at it, untouched into the end zone. Nice job by the Drake offensive line. Touchdown Drake. They go up 23-17.
Menino eluding again. And he's tackled back at the original line of scrimmage. Good pocket. The pass brought in by Hughes at the 45-yard line. Then he puts the football on the turf, but he had stepped out of bounds prior to the fumble. Drake trying to stay unbeaten. Inagawa, great pocket. His pass is incomplete, but flags are down.
Pass interference, defense, number 5. This is a spot foul, automatic first down.
The penalty that harms Marist in a critical situation. Now Inagawa going deep off play action, and he has Hughes inside the 20. Third down again. It's Hughes. And Taj Hughes scores over 100 yards and puts Drake up by 13.
Hughes is wide open and takes it into the end zone for the touchdown. 30-17 Drake pending the PAT.
11 minutes and 39 seconds away from controlling their own destiny for a three-peat. Marist getting a fresh set of downs. Menino finds Lance Martinez on the move out near midfield. 4 receivers. Menino looking back Martinez way. Say that it was a fumble out of bounds, and so now Marist behind the chains on 3rd and 14, and Sonny Menino is brought to the ground. Tristan Anderson, the player that tipped it, is the player that puts Menino to the turf. And that's what will be asked of him here. Takes the snap under center, Drake puts it on the turf. A sloppy exchange, and that football came free. Marist the first team to signal they have it, but it looks like Drake got back on the ball. Let's take another look at the exchange.
Yeah, this didn't have a good exchange there, and it's on the turf immediately.
Inagawa's running. Inagawa's over the 15, down to the 17. That is well shy of the mark to gain. Benefit of a penalty, and we're able to kick a game-winning field goal. Here's the big play. Menino overshoots. Menino's pass is incomplete. 4th and 19. Menino's pass caught by Holstein, and he might have gotten it. He fell forward, and he picked up enough.
For the review, the ruling of the field is overturned. The runner did not make the line of game.
To overturn the call on the field. And you can see there that the knee is down, but with the off-center camera, it's where's the ball. And 3rd and 10. Herman stretching. Hatton trying to close down the angle. Flags out as Hatton throws him out of bounds. Looked like a hold on Hatton. Odell escaping. Odell makes a man miss. Will Odell still on his feet out to the 30-yard line, down to the 31. Trying to win for the 6th time in 7 tries on their trip to the East Coast. Odell hooks up with Martinez at the 45-yard line. Good tackle by Garrison Cauty. Back in January, coming out of Oak Mountain High School in Alabama. It's just south of Birmingham, and he misfired on that one. Picked off on the far boundary. Kamani Wilson, the clincher for the Bulldog.
And again, just made a great play to step in front, but he read that play all the way.
About to go 33-0 in regular season conference games. That makes it official. The road to the PFL championship runs through Des Moines. Drake beats Marist 31-17.